So I was trying to figure out why it wasn't going live, and I hit start recording instead of start streaming. It's been a long day. But yeah, so now, hello. Almost 2 full minutes of like me sitting here waiting for the go live. So like, because I do it through the streaming software, but it connects through to YouTube. So I have to hit go live twice. So I hit what I thought was go live on the software and was waiting for the go live on the YouTube to like turn on so that I could click on it, and it didn't. And I'm like, what the heck? And I'm like, I don't think my internet's that bad. But no, I just hit start recording instead of start streaming, because it's like right next to each other, and I hit start recording all the time. So that's how come. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like 2 minutes late because I was like sitting here. I was like sitting here waiting, and I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, so anyway, how is everybody? Hey, been a while since I've been able to catch your stream. Yeah, what's up, Steve? What you been up to lately? Wednesdays are so long for me too, like the longest day, because I wake up earlier than any other day so that I can record Motherland for Salem. And then I work during the day, which is, I swear, I work all the freaking time. And then I came home and then ate some dinner, watched some Bob's Burgers, and then apparently sat here for 2 minutes, like not doing anything. Hey, what's up, Brian? Sophia, yo, my first live. Well, welcome. Have you caught the Cobra Kai teasers? No, I have not. I pretty much try to stay away from teasers because I want to be shocked when stuff happens. I know it kind of like gets you excited about the season and like kind of what to expect. Like that's the whole point of a teaser. But I try to stay away from teasers for the most part. If I can. I know it's really hard sometimes to stay away from them, but so yeah, I haven't seen a teaser. I haven't seen the trailers for Lucifer. I've seen the teasers for Lucifer, but I haven't seen the trailers for Lucifer. And what else? Seen the little 10-second trailers / teasers for Dexter, but that's it. Hey boo, what's up? Gothic love story? Hey Destiny. They really don't show anything? Oh, the Cobra Kai teasers? Yeah, I don't know. I try to just stay away from them as much as I can, but it's not like I'm trying to not watch them. It's just I prefer to not see them before watching the season. Have you seen the Fear Street movies? Yes, I have, and I absolutely love them. That is one of the things that I just I had to binge watch. Like, I had to. For the most part, I don't really feel like the urge to absolutely have to binge watch a show or a movie. And I had to binge watch that. Luckily, it was like it was on a weekend. So it was either like a Saturday or a Sunday. I want to say it was a Saturday. And I don't think Anna was home on that day. I think she was busy. She was out. I don't remember what she was doing because I binged watched the whole time. So I don't think Anna's seen Fear Street, but I have, and I loved it. Especially teasers. Oh yeah, teasers for the most part don't really show anything. What was your favorite? My favorite one. Shit, did I say? Yeah, the first one. I had to remember because it's been a hot minute. So my favorite one was the first one. I know I even had a stream where, like, for the most part, there was one stream a couple weeks back, and I talked about, like, how the first one was my favorite one and, like, why I went into, like, super, like, detail. I want to say that stream ended up turning into, like, a super personal stream, too, I want to say. I think that's the stream that got super personal. But yeah, those were so good. I actually I was scrolling through Twitter just a second ago, and I saw something on Twitter that was from Fear Street, like some scenes as I was scrolling through Twitter. I think I did a poll. And the poll, I think a lot of people favored the third one more than any of them. But the second one was my favorite, or the first one was my favorite. Miss Yo Ass Girl, motherfuckers got me in a chokehold. I did a full rewatch over my vacation. What? What are you talking about? Oh, Motherland, Fort Salem, not motherfuckers. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Motherland, Fort Salem. That's what I even title my things as, is MFS, but I don't know why. It's been a long day again. So Motherland, Fort Salem got me in a chokehold. I did a full rewatch over my vacation. I know. This episode, I was just really like, fucking Petra. Fucking Petra. I was so mad, but then I'm like, oh my God, General Alder's crying right now. She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. She's gonna hit even, like, harder. Like, I don't know what's next for General Alder, but she's the best. The best. What about the L Word? So I am watching that personally. I wasn't quite sure on how that was gonna do reaction-wise. I think I had one or two people ask me about, if I would react to it. The only issue is I don't know. Reboots don't typically do that well, at least from my stuff. They don't do well. The Gossip Girl one didn't do well, but Gossip Girl wasn't that great anyway, in my opinion. The Gossip Girl reboot. So I'm gonna hold out on season 2, not doing a reaction, and just see if any of the other reactors that I like to watch end up doing it, which none of them have so far, so I'd probably not. Usually if I'm questioning something, I'll see if they end up doing it and then go from there. But I don't know. I just had a feeling that I wasn't going to do so hot. So just because the first season was like, like it was good enough to watch it. Just I don't know if it was good enough to react to. But anyway, I have been watching it though, so if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Hey, can't be here long, but want to say hi and hashtag Team Alder. Oh yeah, Team Alder all the way. And thank you for joining in whenever you can. How are your emotions after last night's Motherland Fort Salem episode? Mine are not okay. I mean, I didn't cry or anything because it takes a lot for me to cry. But I was mad. I was mad at Petra. I can't really blame Petra though for doing what she did because like she was just trying to get like advance in her career and like all that. But I think Petra will get overwhelmed or notice that General Alder had to do a lot more than what she thought. Make some very difficult decisions. So I think Petra's gonna start feeling the burn soon. I fucking love that scene where General Alder is like singing the song. What is it? The grief song, the mourning song. I can't remember what she called it. The one that created the mycelium. Oh my God. I was like, how is this so sad and so beautiful at the same freaking time? It was good. It was good. Season 2 is way better than season 1, but like, I don't know, because each episode is kind of different, and I love that. Fake ass fan over here. No. Fucking Petra. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I have seen so many people thinking Alder is going to be killed off. It felt like a goodbye, and Lynn is on Gossip Girl. I read. I did read she's on Gossip Girl. I didn't even finish watching Gossip Girl. I just wasn't that into it, and I realized like I was forcing myself to be interested in it, and then that's why I stopped reacting to it. I just stopped watching it altogether because I didn't think it was that good. And then I heard that freaking Lynn was in it, and then I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And I was like, well, maybe I'll try to watch it, but I'm not going to react to it anymore because I don't think it's that great in order to react to it. Would you forgive Sophie? I don't know. That's a good question. You know what's funny is there was a poll that somebody put up for, I want to say it was their page, like it was the L Words page or something, and they had asked, would you forgive Sophie? And I put no, but there's not it depends on the situation option. If I was Danny, which I'm assuming that's what the question asked, which is why I said no, then I'd say no. But I don't know if it were, probably not. I probably wouldn't forgive her. I mean, maybe I'd forgive her, but I wouldn't go back with her. So that's where I'm like iffy on. So I'd eventually forgive her, but I would not ever get back with her again. If I were Danny, I would let it go and move on. So yeah. Hey, it's been a while. I still love you. Just been busy. So sorry I haven't been here. Lucy, I freaking miss you, dude. Where have you been? Freaking miss you, man. I love you too. I miss you. Alder deserved better. Oh, she did. For sure. We still don't know her side of the story, and I want to know it so fucking bad. And I still think I'm like, oh, you know what? Because she didn't tell everybody what happened. Because I'm like, I wonder if she'll maybe tell Tally what happened, and then Tally will be the only one that knows. Like, she's gonna trust Tally. I think eventually we'll get to that point, whether it's gonna be in the finale or maybe even get pushed to season 3. I think eventually Alder will trust Tally enough to tell her what happened, like the full story. But it's only gonna be her. I don't think she was gonna tell anybody. Did you watch Love Victor off camera? No, I have not watched it, period. I kind of want to watch it, but not enough to go ahead and just watch it. There's always been other things that I kind of found more interesting before Love Victor. So, no, I have not watched it at all. Do you watch Batwoman? No, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of superhero movies and shows. I say that a lot. I'm not a huge superhero show or movie fan. I love this super dark one, so I like Deadpool, and I like, what is it, Venom, but it's because I'm a huge comic book person, so they never end up being how I want them to be. So long story short, bro, she is still living with Finley. I know. And she never answers the question. She never gives a straight answer when somebody asks her if she loves Finley. She has not ever said yes or no. She just said the last time, like, her mom asked her or her grandma asked her, like, do you love Finley? And she said, I love Danny. But she didn't ever say whether or not she loved Finley. And I think because she does, and she is scared about that. And I understand where Sophie's coming from. I get it. She shouldn't have done what she did. And then she shouldn't have omitted the truth until, like, she was going to drag it out. She wasn't going to tell her at all, which is, I think, terrible advice from Alice. Like, terrible advice from Alice to not tell her. So I don't agree with that either. I think for the most part, that's why I said no, and I wouldn't be able to forgive her, because she was just gonna not say anything. They were just gonna end up getting married, and that's why Danny's like, we were gonna end up having kids, living our life, and you were just never gonna tell me. Man, Bet and Gigi, that scene I know it reminded me of like a Bet and Tina scene. That's how intense that scene was. And I don't mean to be like a weirdo when I say this, but like, you know that scene in the original L Word where it's like a sex scene between her and Tina, and they have like a makeout thing where they're just doing a fucking tongue dance, and Gigi and Bet both did that. They did that. They kind of had that beginning of that same sex scene that her and Tina did, and I bet they did that on purpose, but I totally caught it. And so I'm like, I don't remember where I was. I know I was in here watching it, but I can't remember if it was in the morning, like if Anna was sleeping or like where she was, because I'm like, like freaking out. Like, I'm like, oh my God. My only thing is I don't know if they're just both two dominant characters. It's like if Helena and Bet ended up being together. And that's what I compare them to as well. Like, I don't know. I love Gigi. I love Bet. I don't know if I think that they're good together because they're both super dominant people. Even Shane said, you like women that are kind of, she didn't say trophy wife, but she's like, you kind of like that type of woman who supports you, not, you know. And I don't feel like Gigi would really be, I think Gigi is the type of girl that Bet describes she wants, but what I don't think that she needs. But I think Danny, I think Bet and Danny would be an even better relationship. Like relationship wise, Bet and Danny would be way better. I miss you too. I always intend to catch your streams, but this phone is a piece of shit, and recently I have been helping my friend with her 2-year-old and don't get notifications on my phone anymore. I know that it was 1 week, and I can't remember if it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and as soon as I hit end stream, I saw your name pop up at the end, and you were like, hi, and I was like, no, I was like, damn it, Lucy, you missed it by like that second, because I hit end, and then you popped up in the chat, and I was like, damn it. Too many people knew not to tell. Too many people knew not to tell. What were you talking about? Too many people knew not to tell. Probably Motherland, Fort Salem, but I don't know which part you're referring to, but. Hey, what's up, Shania? What did you think of the new magic Scylla learned using the crows? I thought it was pretty cool. I did too. I was trying to figure out, and Scylla would totally be, like a bird person. She totally would. And then she got the parrot from the little girl, and I'm like, oh, another bird. I'm like, she's definitely a bird person. So I thought that would be pretty cool. I would think you would be a Bet and Danny shipper. Oh yeah, definitely. I love both characters I really, really like Danny. I've realized I'm a lot like those two characters. Like I relate more to those two characters. Because I'm super controlling, which both of those characters are super controlling. Bet probably more so than Danny, but they both are. And then I think the most the one character that I relate to the most is probably Bet, except for the cheater part. I've never cheated. So except for that part, I feel like I'm very, very much like Bet. Yes, Helena, I think she's coming back. Really? I know that whenever they first started the reboot, she was like, I'm not coming back. But that would be cool. I don't even know what she looks like now. I need to look it up. I haven't seen her in anything other than L Word, I don't think. Yeah, I was thinking about that. They both look to be the leader. They're just way too dominant. Don't get me wrong, that sex scene was like, oh my God, that sex scene. But like, I just don't, relationship-wise, I don't think that they would last She is exactly the person that she described to Alice and Shane whenever they were eating breakfast or brunch or like whatever it was that they were eating at that restaurant. She described Gigi to a T of what type of person that she wanted, and Shane and Alice both agreed like, but Tina's not like that. And you and Tina were really, really good. So like they were like, you need a person, you might want a person like that, but you need a person that's going to be more supportive than more, like, cause Bet kind of needs to be the center of attention. And that's a little bit of why Tina and Bet had a little bit of issues like in the original L Word, because like every now and again Tina needed to be the center of attention, but Bet was always kind of the center of attention. Like everything kind of has to revolve around Bet, which is not really an issue, but like sometimes it can be. So with Gigi, I feel like she would need to be the center of attention a lot too. So. Oh yeah, when she said she had a crush on Bet. Oh, I did catch that. Oh yeah, I did catch that. She said she told Sophie that she had a crush on Bet. And then in the last episode, at the very end, she went to Bet's house and said, "I'm not okay," and like hugged her. And I'm like, love it. And they can relate a lot, Danny and Bet. They're very much, they can relate a lot of things, but Danny has supported Bet. I mean, hello, she was her campaign manager. She's a little bit controlling, so I think she is a little bit of what Bet wants, but at the same time, what she needs. So that's why I think that they would be perfect. This is my first live stream. Love your videos. Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you. Scylla had the bird skull in season 1 too, right? Maybe? I don't even remember that. Maybe. I don't know. I know, I was so sad. I was so excited to finally get to a stream again. And then the second I said, hey, you were like, okay, bye. I know. Like as soon as you said hi, I was like, oh, damn it. If I would have waited like 5 more minutes. And she grew the death cap from a dead bird too. That's, or lots of foreshadowing, perhaps. True. Okay, so that's where, yeah, I think the other person was right. You're, Brandon, yeah. There was a bird in the first season. Bonjour, I hope you passed a good day. I had a good day. It wasn't a bad day. My work is very much crazy, always busy, never boring, which I like in a job. I've been in the same industry for the past 5 years, which is why I've never left the industry, because for one, like, you can make pretty decent money in the industry, but also it's never boring. I hate sitting there and like twiddling my thumb. I hate being bored. So this job is not boring at all, but it's like so time consuming sometimes. So I never end up leaving work on time. Never. But yeah, today and Wednesdays are always super long. So, but it was a good day, like I said. Scylla would be a cat person too. Like she would have a cat as a pet, then birds, then just randomly pop up at her window and just decide to come back every day. Yeah, I can picture her being a cat person too. It's funny though, because like I can picture her having a bird like on her shoulder and like just looking badass. Like she kind of reminds me of Maleficent and how Maleficent has her bird. Like that's kind of what I like what I saw like with her and the bird. I'm glad that actually showed some emotion with General Alder. I know I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, General Alder's crying. I was like, how dare you make General Alder cry? But she's been doing the same, sorry, this shirt likes to like bunch up. She just doesn't, she never really got to show any emotion. And the scene was a very much General Alder episode, for sure. Which I loved. Except for the part where she got fired. I was kind of mad. Also, what do you think of Tally and Nikta? Nikta seemed to flirt with Tally in this episode a little. Oh, I caught that. I want to say in my reaction, I called it out. I think I did whenever she said, like, she mentioned something about her face and her dimples. And I'm like, oh, I did. Because I was like, she's taken. I was like, I remember that. Because she's like, how could I not take that face? Because with those dimples and like, I'm like, what is happening here? Yeah, I did catch that. And I did say something. Yeah, Rael made her a corsage out of a dead bird skull. You're right. I do remember that now. You're right. I do remember. Yep. I remember that part. What was your impressions of Ginny in the original? Oh god, I fucking hated Ginny. Hated Ginny. If I hated a character, it would be Ginny. And I'm glad that they didn't bring her back into like the original somehow and just make it seem like, oh, like that, we're just gonna pretend like she didn't actually die. We're just gonna pretend like that scene never happened. I'm glad that they didn't do that because I wish that they would give some explanation on that though. But hated Ginny. When I wanted to I've rewatched the original L Word so many times. And every time I got to a Ginny scene, I'd fast forward it every time. Because I couldn't stand Ginny. Could not stand her. It's all good. I shall forgive you this once. Okay. Nerea hasn't been in the past couple of streams either. She hasn't been in this one so far, and she wasn't in the last week or the week before last, I want to say, either. We talk sometimes on Twitter. Still not as much as we used to, but... Do you think that Tally was right in what she did to Alder, or do you think she should have done it differently? It seemed to me the truth cost them a lot more than it should have. I'm glad that she did it. I think in the long run, it will make Alder see that she can trust her to do the right thing no matter what, no matter who it is. So I think it was a good thing that she stood up to Alder. I think she's the only one that could have and gotten away with it. Let me think. It's just like there was so many emotions that General Alder was feeling. And I even, in my reaction, I'm like, I wonder if she's going to even do it. Because she's been very emotional in that scene. And she knows, like, okay, she's really been stopping and thinking about what she's doing. And if it's, like, good in the long run. So I was wondering if she was going to do it. And she was starting to do it. So it's like she was gonna probably do it. But, I think she was glad that Tally stopped her. Because she even said something. She's like basically that. She was like, I'm glad that you guys did this and you're learning. You're going to be better than I ever could at making decisions and stuff like that. Like, I can't remember word for word what she said in that scene, but she basically did say that. Like, you're better than me and I'm glad that you are. But... Confused, they defended Nikta, saying she does not need to be punished, not killed, after she killed or was responsible for millions of civilian lives. And how old is Nikta? Alder mentioned her age. I don't know if she mentioned her age exactly. I could have missed that, but so they didn't say she shouldn't be punished. They all did say that she should be punished, just not executed. So I remember that part, and because they said it a couple of times that she should be punished. But that's where I was at with that, because I'm like, well, she kept saying to Alder, like, you killed innocent witches or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but you killed innocent civilians. So, I mean, which one is worse? I mean, it's like potato, potato. I mean, like, you both killed innocent people. So, you know, it is what it is. I just hated that she tried to justify it. And I'm like, no, you can't justify it. But I know that she is not old enough to have like biddies or something. Nicta. She's not that old. In the first season when they explained the bet was running because Kit overdosed. I know. I had a feeling they were going to do that because, crap, what's her name in real life? I can't remember at the top of my, I had it and then I lost it, but, I knew she wasn't going to be in the reboot. And so I knew they were probably going to kill her character off. So I just hate, cause the original L Word ended with her being sober and like, that was kind of a bummer, but that was like her whole political gain though. Cause that's what she stood up for when she was a politician, but I'm glad she went back to the museum stuff though. Anyway, who was also shocked to find out that the mycelium is really dead witches? Oh, I was like, what? I was shocked for sure. I don't think they defended Nicta. They just don't want to kill off any more witches. No more eye or eyes, and want the truth to finally be told. Yeah, and that's pretty much what they said in that scene. They were like, we don't want to kill any more of us witches. We just want to kill the Camarilla. I noticed she wasn't here when I came in, but how are you? How's Anna and how are the doggos? I'm good. Like I said, just super busy. Anna's good for the most part. She's like busy-ish. She's starting to try like new things, so I think she's getting into her new things that she's trying, and she's super smart, so she'll do really good with. She does really good at everything. I'm low-key a little mad that like everything that she tries to do she like succeeds at, and it kind of makes me mad because I am not good at a lot of things. The only thing that I think I'm better at Anna at is like anything weapon related. I can beat her, so I do. I'm like, yes. And video games, but that's it, and that's not a lot. And the dogs are good. They're good. They just live in the life, man. Honestly, the only thing I want from Shane is her ex-wife and her ex-fiance. I kind of want Carmen to come back. I kind of do want her to come back. I always liked her, but Carmen was kind of sassy. I don't know if they'll bring her back. I don't know. She was only in the half of season 1 anyway. She wasn't like a major character. Well, after she had left, of course. But have you seen the promo for the last episode of Motherland Fort Salem? No, I have not. No, I haven't. I really want to watch it though. Those are some of the promos that I do like to watch because I'm like, I have to know what's in this next episode. Any new shows that you're going to react to after season 2 of Motherland is done? I know I'm going to do Outer Banks season 2, do Generation, Lucifer when it comes out on the 10th. What else? There was something else. I don't remember. That might be it at the top of my head unless something else comes out. I don't know. Something like that. Trying to think if there might be something in between Lucifer and... Because I'll probably, the order of which I'll do stuff is finish Outer Banks completely and then Generation. But I want something in between Generation and Lucifer. So. Oh, here I am. I'm like, where the hell did I stop at? The VP is definitely Camarilla. His daughter got pricked by something. I'm assuming a witch plague vaccine by someone we never saw, probably the doctor. He was so emotional. He was, and I almost called something out because she got pricked, and I'm like, something's up there. I do agree with you. I think that the vice president is Camarilla. I also think that maybe his bodyguard might be Camarilla too, which is the guy that was with Anacostia. What else? I don't know, but yeah, I agree with you. And he was super. I'm like, oh, that guy is not a good actor though. And I think I was about to say that, and I'm like, I'll just keep it to myself. But yeah, now I'm gonna say, yeah, he's not a good actor. Not a good actor. I don't know if that actor can cry, because I notice him getting emotional, but then he's like, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy, like, what's this guy doing? He just doesn't have a whole lot of emotion whenever he's acting, and I wonder if they're like, give me emotion in this scene, and that's all he could come up with. But anyway, because he sacrificed her to the Camarilla. Yeah, probably. Also, Nicta is around Petra's age. Yeah, she is. She's like 2 years older than Petra. Because Petra even said it too. Petra said that battle that they were in was 2 years ahead of her or something. So yeah. Yeah, I love Nicta's character, but she is a little hypocritical. Hope we get more backstory for her. I think there's a lot of potential for her character. I agree. But yeah, she's definitely hypocritical. The fact that the spree was killing a human for every witch that died was interesting information. They should have told people that. I think that would have made a difference. But why? I still don't understand why you had to kill civilians because witches were dying. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, what would that solve? And then if you said that was the reason, then why not tell people? Like, hey, this is why I'm killing innocent people. Because for every innocent person that I kill, it's for every witch that got killed. Like, but it still does not make sense. It just doesn't. It really does not make sense. I don't know. Anyway. Hold on. You guys are actually going a little bit fast. I'm trying to like... No, I meant Alder mentioned Nicta had aged well. I had noticed that in the picture where Nicta was erased, it was like the 50s type World War I playing in the background, wasn't it? Well, she's not old enough to have a biddy. I don't think she's that. I don't think she's World War I old. I think she is like they mentioned that she's like 2 years older than Petra. And Petra's not that old. Because Petra doesn't have biddies either. So Petra's not that old, and then she's like 2 years older than Petra. I know she had mentioned something about her age, but I think she was just saying that. The promo is gonna fuck you up. Do it. Damn. All right, I'll definitely watch it. Lucifer is coming in September. I know. I actually took off work for it. Yup. Took off work for it. September 10th. It's on a Friday. The Liberia massacre. Hold on. Sorry. I can't read. So I need my glasses. They're actually over here somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to put them on. Martyrdom was in the late 80s, early 90s because the spree didn't start until late 90s when Nicta became disillusioned with Alder. Yeah, that's right. I think we did talk about that last stream. Like when the battle was. I think somebody said it was like 94 or something. Are you going to react to the new Chucky series coming out? What? There's a new Chucky series coming out? I mean, if there is, then yeah, probably. Shit, I love those movies as a kid. I didn't know that. I knew they were doing something Chucky related, but I didn't know what they were doing. Have you seen the In the Heights movie? No, I have not. So many people have told me to watch it, and I have not watched it yet. Is it good? Everyone says it's good. LOL, he is not a good actor. Well, good. I'm glad that other people were agreeing with me on that. I just don't think he was a good... I watched too much TV to be able to at least kind of tell who's a good actor and who's not a good actor. or actress, an actress, like, and that is not a good actor. I feel like because he's just so like monotoned and like he's the same in every freaking scene, and then I feel like they were like, okay, give me some emotion in this scene, and then all he was in that scene was like and he's like looking up in the ceiling and he's like, I'm sorry, I'm just so proud of you. And then I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, I'm like, at least maybe not even cry, but like have your eyes like fill up with water or something. Like, I feel like that actor probably doesn't know how to cry or like make himself cry. And so that's why I think he was like trying to just like, I don't know. It was dumb. Dumb. That's the only bad actor I think that I've caught like in this show so far. Everyone else is like phenomenal. Phenomenal. The vice president might say the prick was kill his daughter faster or the vaccine. Yeah, I'm not sure that the first half that you were trying to say. I don't think he would kill his daughter. I don't know if that's what you were trying to say, but I don't think he would kill his daughter. I bet it was the vaccine. But I think Tally's going to end up reorganizing and leading this spree and changing their mission. Maybe. I could see that. I didn't even think about that, but maybe. I don't know if she'd go behind Alder's back. She might if she doesn't know the whole story. And that's why another thing is I'm hoping that they end up talking it out. It is an eye for an eye, but if I do not tell people that is what it is happening, then they just think you are crazy. I kind of, and I don't want to be super political right now. I kind of believe in an eye for an eye, but not always. Depends on the situation. It really honestly depends on this. I think everything is black and white and gray. I think it's all of the above. I think there's, you know, right and wrong, but then there's also like, well, you see, you know, and so I don't know. For the most part, I try to live my life as black and white, but in all reality, I know that it's not all black and white. So I do and I don't. I just don't believe, like, why, but why? Like, those innocent civilians didn't deserve to be killed, and neither did the innocent witches. They didn't deserve to be killed either, but what is it gonna solve by you killing other people? You're just killing more people. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. That's what I'm saying, like, that's why it doesn't make sense. But Chucky coming out on USA and Sci-Fi on October 12th. Ooh. Cassidy, if you are a fan of musicals, you should 100% watch it. It's one of the best Broadway to movie adaptations I've seen. Is it? Is it? I know. I really need to watch it. I don't watch that much stuff when I'm not reacting. Not other than like little things anyway. Am I crazy? What was the point of outing Alder other than removing her? They need Alder at least as an advisor. She's like a 300 plus experience. And Nikta killing people with the collar on, badass. Yeah, so I agree. And they might try to keep her as like an advisor. She just is like stepped down or like retired, because they use both of those terms in that episode. The president told her that she needed to step down. Excuse me. But then later on, she's like, it's time to retire. And so I'm like, which one is it? And it might be both. Maybe she's just saying retire from the position, but I bet you anything, and I bet you what's going to happen is Petra's going to get overwhelmed, and then she's going to go to Alder for advice. I can just about guarantee that. That's what's going to happen. Oh, now I can't wait to watch your reaction to Motherland of Fort Salem. I know I need to edit it. I haven't even edited it yet. I always edit it after I'm done streaming. So That's why I only typically stream for about an hour so I can get to editing it and then go to bed at a reasonable time. I know they didn't show the creation of the mycelium until now for plot purposes, but if the mycelium wanted Raelle to understand the importance of its creation, it should have showed her earlier. True. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they didn't. Well, it's a show, so for big effect. But I don't know, like, in actuality, if it was, like, real. I don't know why it wouldn't have shown her earlier. Because maybe they needed her mom to show her. I don't know. Really, they probably could have gotten anyone, but what's your witch specialty? What do you mean? Clarify on that for me, please, Ashton, because I don't know what you mean. I just want Nikta and Silo to work together. Do you mean like whether it's like in my necro, like would I like necro or the like Tally's vision or Bellwether's like weather powers or Raelle's healing or mushroom? Like, is that what you meant? I'm assuming that's probably what you meant. If it is, I don't know. Maybe weather. I think weather stuff would be cool. I wouldn't probably be that good at being a healer. I would like to heal people, but if someone pissed me off enough, I'd just be like, oh, do I even want to heal you right now? I think the vision thing is pretty cool too, though. I don't know about bringing dead things back to life. Probably weather. Anyway, you should watch a promo here in this stream if you're not going to do the reaction to it, because it's a lot. Oh, I might. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll probably pull it up on my laptop and then like face it towards you guys if you guys can like kind of see it. Like how Adam does his sometimes, like his live stream reactions where he's just holding his laptop. From Chile, glad I can watch this live once more. Hope you are well. Hey, what's up, Francesca? Oh my gosh, baby A, imagine the power. Oh, I said baby. Oh my gosh, Gabby. Imagine the power. I still don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Are we talking musicals or movies from musicals? Sure, both. I don't know. Love Mamma Mia, movie and musical. I've been to both. Beauty and the Beast, love musical and movie. I'm trying to think. I've been to a couple of plays too. I'm trying to think. Wicked was amazeballs. What else have I seen? I've seen a couple of things. I'll have to think about it because I've actually seen quite a bit of musicals. Like I went to musicals. Nothing Broadway. I do want to watch a Broadway one. They also said they'd retire her biddies, but without her biddies, she'd age to 327 years old and die, which would really anger me, and I don't want to lose Alder. I think they mean, okay, so I did catch that, but then I was like, wait. So what they would probably do is let her keep her current biddies, but not her gain any more biddies, is what I took from that. I don't think that they would automatically get rid of her biddies that she currently has, so that she can be alive. She probably can just keep her current ones and then have her not be able to have any more. I also agree that Petra is going to be severely overwhelmed, especially if the VP is the one who's infiltrated. Yeah, and then the president's going to be like, oh shit. Like the guy that was like my right-hand man was really Camarilla all along. I love the president. I think she's badass. I think she's just one of those badass characters, but she does not know jack shit. And so that's like her issue. If they stop the biddy program, she has about 5 years max, assuming she does not die next episode. I don't think that they would. I mean, I have not seen the promo for the next episode or anything, because that's what we were just talking about. But from what I took from this episode, watch me be wrong, but what I took from this episode is I think they would let her keep her current biddies. just not have her get any more biddies. I also asked because I need your opinion on something regarding the movie, but I don't know if straight up asking classes as a spoiler. I don't think so, but you might think different. I don't know. Specialties: Necro, Blaster, Knower, Fixer, etc. Yeah, I figured that that's what you meant. I don't. Which one is the Bellwether? I don't know what her technical specialty title is. Probably that one. Who was your favorite / most exciting character in Motherland Fort Salem? Why? Favorites? General Alder, obviously. Most interesting character? Most interesting character. Probably Scylla, because there's always something new with Scylla, and that's why I find her the most interesting, is because there's always something new. Like this episode, it was her bird thing. It's always something new. She's always changing. So probably she's the most interesting character, and my favorite character is General Alder. And General Alder, because she's a badass. I have a big crush on her, and I'm really hoping that Talder is real. So, but even if Talder wasn't real, she would still be my favorite character. There's a quiz on Motherland's site that puts you in a specialty. Ooh, I'll have to look that up too. There's a quiz you can take to know which specialist you are. Yeah, that's funny. Yes, react to promo here. Well, they could maybe reverse the biddies like they did with Tally. That would kill her. It would kill her. I don't know if they would be willing to kill her. But, okay, so let me see if I can find it real quick. Hopefully my internet does not go all crazy when I'm trying to watch it. I don't think so. I think it should be fine. Apparently on my specialization quiz, I got Necro. So we'll take the quiz after we watch the promo, too. No, I don't want my studio. Do. I'm afraid that if I put it on my equipment, the same stuff that I use for the reactions, I might get, once I'm done going live, it might get blocked. So I'm gonna do it like how Adam does it. You got Knower. Okay, here we go. Motherland Fort Salem Season 2, Episode 10. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay. Hold on. Can you guys see it? It might be... Hold on. Does it get better or worse if I do that? Oh, that's too bright. That might be good. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. Let's try it. And it's up all the way.
It's close, and it's headed right this way. The war is upon us. God is protect.
Oh, it's that douchebag.
This has been a long time coming.
We fight them together, army and spirit.
Oh, so they're teaming up.
We fight till our very last breath. The Motherland
Oh my God.
Season finale.
They better not fucking kill General Alder. It looks like it would be General Alder, but I bet you it's not. I swear to God, I would be so mad if they killed off. I would be so mad. You don't even know. Oh my God. It better not be. I'm gonna lose it. Did you guys even see it, by the way? I'm hoping as soon as I pressed play, I was like glued to it. They're killing. No, I'm telling you. I am gonna fucking lose it if they kill Alder. I might not watch it anymore. That is seriously my favorite character. I would fucking lose it. I would lose it. It's already bad enough they killed off my favorite character in Outer Banks, okay? Would freaking lose it. Anyway, let me go back to some of the comments I missed. I think it's complicated because is Alder not prematurely killing those biddies? It would give them their lives back. I know, but they want to give their lives to General Alder. They want to. So it's like a... It's not inconveniencing anybody. They wanted to do it. I got a no on the quiz. All I need now is Tally's gorgeous red hair. Oh, yeah, I know. It's such an odd feeling crushing on a character you ship with someone. It's like, I want them to be together. No, mine at the same time. Oh, yeah. That's like every crush I have on like every character. Because I just want them to be gay so bad. So I'm like, you be with that character, but then also you are mine. So yeah, I get it. I got civilian and retook that shit and got nowhere. The actress that plays Tally got civilian too. Oh, that's funny. Did you watch Lynn talking about Alder? No. I swear to God, if she mentioned something about her dying, I'm gonna flip. And I swear to God, if they kill her because she ended up moving on to Gossip Girl, gonna be mad. That would be the only reason why I'd watch Gossip Girl though. We watched with my wife in Buenos Aires, Rent, My Fair Lady, and Cabaret. So good. I would love to watch Chicago or Wicked live. Have not seen Chicago. They are killing Alder. Oh, and you questioned it. They better not. They didn't show her face, though. That's what makes me question it. Yes, show it. I read a theory you're not gonna like. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna need therapy if they kill Alder. I'm gonna need some fucking therapy. Tell me about it. The mycelium is screaming through rail and creating a witch bomb without even being injured, and it will resurrect Alder. That's my theory, and I'm calling it now. Ooh. Maybe. Because, okay. Because Alder created the mycelium from dead witches. And then all dead witches end up going in the mycelium. And then the mycelium resurrecting Alder. Oh my God, it's like a fucking cycle. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. See, this is why I love talking to you guys. Because, like, you guys come up with so many different theories. And I'm like, oh my God. Same, she is so hot. Oh yeah, definitely. My type, for sure. That's what I said. If they kill her, I am out. Oh yeah, me too. Yep. She will travel to the mycelium for a very short time, and her knowledge will be extra advanced. Who, Alder? Who would bet Motherland would end the season on that last clip? Oh, I'd be so mad. I don't know why they haven't renewed it. 210 is a part 1, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's a major cliffhanger. I know, but what if they don't renew it? And then, like, what then? I think they might end the finale as if Alder died, but they'll bring her back in the hopefully season 3 premiere. After all, the finale is part 1. I did notice that. I noticed it did say part 1, but Scylla has such a weird but cool personality. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm so excited for the Dear Evan Hansen movie. I don't know what that is either. What? Alder was on Gossip Girl? Yeah, she's on Gossip Girl. I don't know. I read and I saw the photo of her being on Gossip Girl, but I don't know who she's supposed to play because I stopped watching Gossip Girl. Do my eyes deceive me? Is it really you? Yes, Savage J. I know I haven't talked to you in forever either. The mycelium is a mother, but it sees her as its mother it wouldn't let her die. She's deeply connected to it, but in a very different way to Rael. Yes. And I'm really hoping, I swear to God, I swear if they end or if they kill Alder, I'm done. I'm done. I did that with the 100. They killed off Lexa, and I was like, I'm done. And I was done. I never watched it again. I watched the very last, like, clip because people were like, just watch the last clip. But it still wasn't the same because it wasn't really her, but... It's making me nervous that they are not renewing it yet. I know. I'm a terrible social platform friend. It's okay. Everyone's got their own thing going on. I was going to try to see if I could take that witch specialist quiz real quick before. What website do you guys normally take it on? Because there's, I think, a couple on here. Hold on. What would you want as a supplement or extension of the show? A movie, book, series, spin-off show, etc. An extension of what? Motherland Fort Salem? If they made Motherland Fort Salem into a book series, I'd fucking love that shit. I love reading books like that. I did say, you know what I also said? I said if they do a spin-off. Okay, so get this. If they ever did kill off Alder and end her completely, they need to have a spin-off and have it be a prequel of like all of the fucking shit that Alder went through in her life, because that would be very entertaining to watch. Motherland witch test. Should I just put that in? Oh, I think I found it. Hold on. I've seen a lot of freeform shows have cliffhangers and end up not renewing their show, like Pretty Little Liars, Perfectionist. I actually never watched that. I watched the original. Okay, here we go, guys. Ooh. Wait, what? I have to use I have to use my my voice? What? You have to use your voice for this? I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know if I want to do it on stream. I'm not watching Gossip Girl. Saw the pilot and it was a little too much. They are trying too much to have all representation. Tally, Alder, and Petra are my fave. Just saying. Same. Stop watching the 100 after Alexa. I have a love-hate relationship between Petra. Love Alder and love Tally. Motherland was supposed to be a book series, but Scylla wasn't in the book. Really? Because Scylla's like a major character. Yes, Alder passed. I would watch that. Oh yeah, definitely. I said that like after the first or second episode, like of season 1. I was like, they need to have like a prequel of Alder's life, or maybe even just make that into a book, and I would totally eat that shit up. Alder having her own show, 100% would watch. Oh yeah, definitely. I heard the creator of Motherland Fort Salem say he wants to create a mother tongue dictionary and videos with David Peterson, the guy who created the language. That'd be cool. It's just the first one. Can you mute the stream for it? I'm really excited to see your reaction to season 3 Dickinson. Yes! I can't wait for season 3 Dickinson. You use your voice to the first 5 tests for about 10 to 15 seconds. You have to match the seed sound. Oh my god. You have to make the noise, the play, and the test. There are 3 other parts. Oh dear Jesus. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute it for a second so I can do. Okay, I finished the first part. Okay, memorize the painting on the next screen and answer the following questions. It was awkward when I first did it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Okay, hold on. Okay. This is gonna be a very, like, particular thing, I bet. So there's, like, a tornado, there's a beach, there's some ships in the background, there's Alder, there's, like, some of her biddies right there. How many biddies were in the Visible 2? Oh, I got it right! I do good on those. Silent stream, only for a second. She's muting because she's a real witch and doesn't want us to find out. Yeah, definitely. How many tornadoes were visible in the painting? 1? Oh, I got it right! Oh! What color was a flag visible in the background? Oh, shit. Ooh, I don't know this. Oh, I got it wrong. I mean, I thought it would be red, white, and blue, but I felt like that was a trick question. Visual acuity. Identify the blurry objects as it gets sharper before you run out of time. Oh, damn. I was so wrong on that. Nope. Was wrong on that one, too. Well, that's a flag. Yeah, that one was real obvious. Tornado control. Use your finger. Use the keyboard arrows to keep the base of the tornado over the marker. Oh, that's loud. Sorry. It was from the... I don't know what I was supposed to be doing during that whole time. Okay, so not tornado control, apparently. I don't even know what I was supposed to be doing. Did I pass? I think so. I got that one. No, that's bullshit. I don't want to be a civilian. Dude, I did horrible on the vocal stamina. I did fucking horrible. I got civilian. Do you like Girl in Red? I'm running low on serotonin. Okay, must go. Hope to talk to you soon. Be safe. I'll probably end up retaking it. I'll retake it because I don't want to be a civilian. I didn't know what I was doing on half of them, but yeah, I should probably end the stream here in just a second anyway, because I need to edit the video. But anything you guys want to talk about before I end it? Who the heck is that? Oh, that's from my picture. trying to think. I think what I'm going to do, I think I've decided, I haven't recorded the next show yet. I think I'm going to end up finishing Outer Banks and then do Generation after that. And then I don't know what I'm going to end up doing after that. But if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I'm always looking for ideas. But anywho, yes. Let's all get ready for the fucking finale of Motherland Fort Salem, and my girl better not die. What's your time zone? Eastern Standard Time. I live in Florida. But anyway, I will see you guys next week, and just fingers crossed they don't kill off Alder. Bye, guys.